Well, today I'm gonna make a short video review and not a test. I have tested it already off camera, but it's the test of a new piece of equipment I've received like last week, and actually it's like a multi-use kind of piece of kit, which is made by the brand Hilleberg, and it's called the Bivanorak. Basically what it is, it's a huge raincoat, not a poncho but another oversized poncho that you can wear over your raincoat that you can wear over your backpack and use as a bivy bag. So I've tested it recently with my snug pack sleeping bag, which is an Elite 3. I mostly use the onion type of sleeping way, meaning I use layers to add some temperature to my sleeping bag. Problem is, I have very nice sleeping bags in my collection. I have a lot of them. Usually I'm a warm sleeper, so I put out a lot of heat, and I haven't been able to use this one this year because temperatures are not low enough. So anyways, I'm gonna put it on, not talk that much, you will see the features. And here it's not compressed, but when it's compressed, it's approximately the size of an Alpine. It's super light, and it has, let me just talk about the uses. A long raincoat, a bivy bag for your sleeping bag, rain cover and everything, a short rain jacket, and basically it is said to add up to 4 degrees more to your sleeping bag if you use it. I've used it at home just to try. And inside a tent, it would definitely add some layer of dead air between your sleeping bag and the bivanorak, so it's a good thing as well. And out in the wild, I've tried, basically, I like to go here. I only have a t-shirt, a very ugly one, but a t-shirt and that jacket, which is not very hot, and adding this in some ways I've tested it, it really adds something to it. So let's hope my air aren't too messed up. And yeah, something I have to mention is that this is the first thing I'm gonna say, is that your pocket is actually attached on the inside of the anorak. So I was wondering why this could be used for, and then I've tested and seen some videos and tested it for myself, and this works really well. So first use is the short rain jackets. Here you have the pouch. What I do is I just bring to the front all the fabric I can, put it inside, tighten the pouch and roll it back inside. So basically it's an oversized rain jacket, but hey, it works well for that purpose. And now just by putting it over my jacket, I can feel a difference in the heat. So it does not reflect the heat or anything, but I feel a difference, probably because it's a very good windbreaker. It lets you, it's a bit breathable, and what I have found out is that I did have some water getting inside after a very long rain. I've tested this in, I was just sitting against a tree, and it made some kind of pool in between my legs, and I did not have a sleeping bag on me, and the water went through. So this, considering the rain there was, it's absolutely not a problem. Now, as it is that way, I can show you. You have a zipper with a storm flap here. The storm flaps is mainly here when you use it as a sleeping bag cover. See how long the zipper is. You can open it from the bottom side as well, so you have a double zipper. And this is the way that makes it easier to put your backpack on, but it also allows you to have something just to keep you a bit warmer while still letting some air flow out. You can set the cuffs one-handed. So, great thing. The cuffs, the sleeves are just, see how huge they are. So this means you have a lot of room, and this is really great. You have a very oversized hood. That can be set on the inside and on top. And basically this is one of the weak points, in my opinion, of that pack. Why is that? It's because here, to set it, I would have added 2 pieces of webbing holding it nearer to the fabric, exactly the same way as they did on the sleeve, so that you could really tighten it just by pulling here on both sides. So this is, excuse me for the plane, there are military trainings not far from here. So anyway, what I was saying, that I think they should add some webbing to hold the cord lock so that you can easily pull the tightening of the rim of the hood really easily with one hand, and the same on the one on top here. Other thing is that the one on top of it has been stitched inside, and I think this is a big mistake, because if it wears out and breaks, you will have no way to replace it. So this is not 100% a great idea, but this is a small flaw in the design that you can find, and yeah, it's not a big problem. Now, just going to keep that out here and show you. So when I say it's huge, I really mean it's huge. I will show you at the end the full size, but now I'm gonna turn it to a long rain jacket. So basically you put it around the waist or wherever you want to set it, tighten the bottom cord and put it back. So you may be a bit restricted, so you can always put it a bit up by just, what I do usually is I roll it up a bit over and stuff it under the cord, and it works pretty well. Basically you have something that is comfy and blocks the wind while still leaving you possibility to have a lot of airflow if need be, so it's quite comfy. Now I will have to try that in under hotter temperatures. When you use it, I'm gonna remove it and show you how long it is, and then add my backpack to it. But I think for the weight it's an excellent piece of equipment. So see, this is from the neck of the hood. This is how high it is. Now, I'm just gonna remove any sharp stuff I have on my pack. Up. This is something I would do anyway. If I was out in the wild, I would not want to have my stuff destroyed, especially if it's designed to protect all my gear from the weather. Okay, so here should be, it's not the biggest backpack. I have tested with most of my backpacks and it works even with my mystery wrench. It's a bit tighter, but it works. So here you could either do it the way I will do it. It's not the easiest, but it works. Or put it, open the main zipper and put it over that way. So actually this is why usually I do the opposite. So let's do it the opposite way. Always trying to do stuff super quickly and do some mistakes. This is right what I do most of the time. So this way it's way easier usually to put it on. Okay, so now I have it on. I could even have a bigger pack. I'm not too restricted. So great thing is you can also, if needs be, because of the huge sleeves, you can basically drop your pack from the inside. And I have tried it. Sadly, I don't have any other pieces of cloth with me, but I will actually show you that you can add a layer under it. So this means you can keep warm or dry and change your cloth on the inside of it, which is an excellent thing. So here is the proof. This is my jacket. So you can basically take it out of your pack, and now it's protected and dry. So you just have to find the sleeves, and basically you have a thermal layer on. without being forced to remove your rain cover. So it's basically it's a first line shelter system. 3 hours without protection from the elements. This is it. This is really it. Okay guys, so basically you arrive at your bivy location. If you are on snow, you could use the mat on the inside of the bivy. If not, you can do as I've done here. I'm not sure I will be able to record it to the end, but I do my best because I don't have a lot of batteries left because of the cold. So basically, if it's still raining some, what you could do is just, yeah, still raining. If you don't want to remove all your gear or just have to bivy quickly, you can basically just put it on. Put the cover over it, like so. Then, if I bring my sleeves on the inside, I can basically put the whole sleeping bag over myself, and here I am basically fully enclosed in my sleeping bag, and because the hood is wide here, I have basically my my sleeping bag hood on myself right now. Now so you probably did not see that, but I will try to show you if I have enough video left. Now what you do is basically just take the bottom, tighten it, and here my sleeping bag is up to my nipples, but you could, just remain by the fire and be like I'm super cozy right now. What I would do is add just a twist here or a simple knot just to be sure there's no problems, but here I have a very nice and quick solution for very bad weather, and basically I can undress and do what I have to do on the inside. And now I'm gonna try to spare some batteries to show you just the bivy on the ground. So see how high it was. Now you can basically use it like so, and have this hood inside the hood of the Bivanorak, and you can enter it easier. I would put the sleeves under it like so, but here, and before I haven't any more, okay, so here you basically have a view of it. So the super wide hood, you can be protected, the core protected, and still feeding your fire. So here you are, Hilleberg Bivanorak. Okay guys, so forgot to mention that you have zipper pull on the inside as well. And well, to sum it up, this is an excellent piece of equipment. I consider that as being an excellent first line shelter. system when you go really light and want to have everything you need at hand if you are stranded. It can serve as a rain cover, rain jacket, and bivy bag. And this in use with a rain poncho allows you to have a rain cover even if you keep the poncho as a tarp, so it's a good complement to a poncho anyway, and it has multiple uses. But yeah, Hilleberg is a well-renowned brand, and I'm really fond of the quality of that anorak. I did pay for it. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, but it's quality. It's 189 or about 200 francs for that. But it deserves to have a look at, because it can really be used as a first line emergency shelter, protect you from the rain, and basically from the second rule of 3, after the 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without protection from the elements. And this is a first line protection from the elements that can be used to protect you while sleeping, to protect you during a heavy downpour without being forced to remove the rain jacket, to put your coat on and everything, so you remain dry. So it's an excellent piece of equipment, and if you have any question about that, feel free to ask. I will put a link right to this website of that anorak for more information. So guys, thanks for watching, and as I've said, yeah, the only drawbacks are the cord locks, and the way that it's not easy to set the hood so that you have a good visibility. But with a helmet for climbing or for mountaineering, it also works really well. So thanks for watching. I will try it in the summer to see how it performs, and well, as always, cheers, bye bye.